Welcome to the second part of our series on air quality management. Today, we delve into the very heart of the issue, air pollutants. We're surrounded by air, but it's not always pure. Invisible enemies lurk within it, impacting both our health and the environment. These enemies are air pollutants. Let's break down the primary offenders. Particulate matter. These are tiny particles, like dust, soot, and smoke, that can lodge deep in our lungs, causing respiratory problems and even heart disease. Nitrogen oxides. Formed during combustion processes. These pollutants contribute to smog formation and acid rain, harming ecosystems. Sulfur dioxide. Primarily released from burning fossil fuels. SO2 irritates the respiratory system and can worsen asthma. Carbon monoxide. This colorless, odorless gas disrupts oxygen delivery in the bloodstream, leading to dizziness, headaches, and even death in high concentrations. Volatile organic compounds. Emitted from paints, solvents, and some fuels. VOCs contribute to smog formation and can irritate eyes, nose, and throat. But the story doesn't end there. These primary pollutants can react in the atmosphere to create even more problematic secondary pollutants. Ground-level ozone. This gas, not to be confused with the protective ozone layer. It forms when nitrogen oxides reacts with sunlight. It can trigger respiratory problems and worsen asthma. Smog. A nasty cocktail of pollutants. Including nitrogen oxides, volatile organic compounds, and particulate matter. Smog reduces visibility, harms lung function, and irritates eyes. The consequences of these pollutants are far-reaching. Health impacts include respiratory illnesses, heart disease, and even cancer. The environment suffers too, with acid rain damaging ecosystems and smog hindering plant growth. Now, we've identified the threats, but how do we gauge their strength? Through the crucial concept of air quality indices, AQI. Think of AQI as a scorecard for the air we breathe. It simplifies complex data from various pollutants into a single, easy-to-understand number. This number reflects the combined effects of major pollutants like particulate matter, ozone, and nitrogen oxides. Higher AQI values indicate a greater risk of health problems. But how do we gather the data for this scorecard? Through a network of unsung heroes plays a crucial role, air quality monitoring systems. These systems utilize a combination of technologies, such as ground stations. These fixed locations house sophisticated equipment that continuously measures pollutant levels in real time. Satellite data. Satellites can track large-scale pollution plumes and movement patterns, providing valuable insights. Air quality sensors. These smaller, portable devices are gaining traction. They can be deployed in various locations to provide hyperlocal data and inform public awareness. Continuous air quality monitoring serves a critical purpose. Public health protection. Real-time data allows authorities to issue timely alerts and advisories, especially when pollution levels soar. This empowers individuals to take precautions like limiting outdoor activity. Second, policy decisions. Monitoring data provides valuable evidence for policymakers to develop effective air quality regulations and pollution control strategies. Long-term trends help assess the effectiveness of these initiatives. By constantly measuring the air we breathe, we gain valuable insights to protect both public health and our environment. We've identified the threats, measured their strength, and now it's time for action. Let's explore the main controls for air pollution. The first line of defense comes in the form of regulatory measures. These establish legal frameworks to control emissions. Clean Air Acts. Many countries have adopted Clean Air Acts that set limits on allowable pollutant levels and empower enforcement agencies. Emission standards. These standards dictate the maximum amount of pollutants that specific industries or vehicles can release. They are constantly reviewed and tightened to reflect advancements in technology. Alongside regulations, technological solutions offer powerful tools to reduce emissions. Scrubbers. These devices remove pollutants from industrial smokestacks using water or chemical solutions. Filters. From car air filters to large-scale industrial filters, these capture particulate matter before it escapes into the atmosphere. Catalytic converters. Installed in vehicles. These devices convert harmful pollutants like NOx into less harmful substances. Alternative energy sources. The shift towards renewable energy sources like solar and wind power can significantly reduce reliance on fossil fuels and their associated emissions. Everyone has a role to play in combating air pollution. Here's how. Promoting public transportation. Encouraging the use of buses, trains, and subways reduces reliance on personal vehicles. A major source of urban air pollution. Green spaces. Trees and other vegetation act as natural air filters, absorbing pollutants and releasing oxygen. Supporting initiatives to increase green spaces in urban areas is vital. Reduced use of harmful chemicals. Choosing eco-friendly cleaning products and paints can significantly reduce VOC emissions in homes and workplaces. By combining regulatory measures, innovative technology, and responsible individual and community actions, we can win the fight for cleaner air. In this episode, we talked about air pollution, how to measure it, and ways to fight it. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to watch our other videos to learn more about sustainability and living better.